Hey everybody, it's VillageWarrior coming from TheGamerVillage, and so today I made a slideshow about Pokemon. This is a slideshow about Pokemon, moves that should not be learned, or should be learned. And we'll get to the first example, which actually would make a lot of sense. 1. Growlithe. Can't learn Growl, even though it's literally his first part of his name. I guess his name should be Ith, or Leerith, because he learns Leer, not Growl. But oh well. This is his cry. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's just his name. That's why I started to put him at number 1. So, it's time to get to number 2. So, let's see. Gastly. He learns all the elemental punches, i.e., the list is Ice Punch, Fire Punch, and Thunder Punch. These are all punches, but Gastly has no hands. How do you perform a punch if you have no hands? No idea. It's Gastly's cry. I put him at number 2 because I feel like that he might just be able to punch like with his head, but that might be a headbutt. But then another thing is he's a ghost Pokemon. Just make like a magical little fist to punch you. Then how to get the ice, fire, and thunder? No idea. But it's just a ghost Pokemon. I'm pretty sure he doesn't learn ice, fire, and thunder punch now, but he used to. Which probably fixed a lot of things. So this is Kecleon. Kecleon is a chameleon Pokemon, yet a chameleon Pokemon can't learn Camouflage. That's pretty upsetting to hear, because if a starfish Pokemon, Staryu and Starmie, can learn Camouflage, why not Kecleon? That makes no sense. That's his cry. Number 4 is Staraptor. Staraptor, for some reason, learns close combat, but it doesn't show any way of fighting besides like its talons and its beak. Maybe its wings, but that's for flying purposes and gust and those kind of things. So I don't know how it's doing close combat. It's a fighting type move, and it's close combat. And in the new generations, when you use close combat, it literally shows punches. So, that's not gonna work out that well for a bird. Let's see here its cry. It's pretty cool. I like that. Now for 5. This one, I can't really complain about too much, but because it's a TM, but it still makes no sense. That's its cry. Rhydon learns Surf by TM. This is actually a pile. This is a pile of rocks that weighs 265 pounds the last time I checked. Might not be exactly right, but that's still a lot. And surfing should probably kill it, because it's rocks. Its Pokemon Dex entry reads that its horn is made of iron. One of them, I believe. And, that's not too shabby until you're trying to use a water type move. And he's a rock type as well, so 4 times weak to it makes no sense. Something like that's coming up later too. I was really surprised when I looked at it. So yeah, almost all Pokemon, with the exception of like a Smeargle or a Ditto, can learn Toxic by TM anyways. But that makes no sense. Okay, teaching a Muck Toxic yeah, it's reasonable. Teaching a Blossom Toxic, not as reasonable, but yeah, it's pretty reasonable still. Because obviously Muck is just goo. But then here it gets weird. I taught Toxic in my Sun and Moon playthrough to my Machamp. And I have seen a Jigglypuff with Toxic. That is kind of sad, because it's a fairy that's weak to poison. And a buff person can give you Toxic. I'm getting off track here, but if I do this, but you know, I got rid of Toxic of my Machamp, but I put on Poison Jab somehow. No idea how, but I just did. So yeah, I don't really understand why every Pokemon wants Toxic. Probably just be like some Pokemon, not all. Besides Ditto and Smeargle for some exceptions. Yeah, this is Clamperl. First I'm gonna do is cry this time. I think it's really cool. Clamperl is the first stage Pokemon that evolves into Huntail and Gorebyss with Trade. Yeah, it only has 4 moves at level 1, which are Clamp, Iron Defense, Water Gun, and Whirlpool. And until level 50, so it has to level it up to level 50, it gets Shell Smash. It never learns anything else. That is, for it being a first, well, not even a first stage, a basic stage Pokemon that evolves by trading, that's not good. Because if you caught one near the beginning of if you caught one in a Diamond and Pearl, I believe it's in that generation, Diamond and Pearl, or Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, my bad. If you catch it and then that's not going to be a good idea. Because if you do that, bad luck, because if it's in the beginning of the playthrough, then you're just going to have those 4 moves. And if you get to later game and you're doing like a Nuzlocke randomizer, then, which is like a thing that makes it so it's harder. You only have 1 life for every Pokemon. You're at a gym and this is your only Pokemon, and it's a grass type gym, you're gonna have a lot of trouble beating it. It has water type moves, and it's grass is good against it. So let's see that cry one last time. So I really think I should learn more moves. Maybe like Bite, because this comes down. Number 8 is Smeargle. Okay, I misplaced Smeargle. I meant to put him at the place of Gastly and put everybody else up 1. But that doesn't really matter right now. Let's get the Smeargle cry. Oh no. No. Smeargle cry, I said. Yeah. Smeargle, as you know, it learns Sketch, which copies the opponent's last move that they used in battle, and he keeps that move as a Pokemon outside of battle. Every 10 levels he learns it again though. Level 1, level 11, level 21, level 31, level 41, level 51, level 61, level 71, level 81, and level 91. Yeah, you might as well just give Ditto Transform every 10 levels. That makes about just right sense. So, what you should actually do instead is, what would be cool is if the first Sketch gets a move, and then if it's, for example, Flamethrower, or what would be cool if it was Aqua Jet. Whichever Pokemon has Aqua Jet as one of their first moves, it continues to learn moves from that Pokemon's moveset and level. That would be really cool. But the type doesn't change, still normal, but that would be really cool. so Smeargles would be a lot more dangerous. Okay, number 9. Can you guess by the cry? It's Delibird. Delibird is a flying ice type. He only learns 2 moves by level up. Technically 1 in this case, because present he learns at level 1. A normal type move, which is basically a base move. And he also learns Drill Peck at level 25. This Pokemon is an ice type as well, so it should learn an ice type move. Because having a type that doesn't learn a move by just makes no sense. This goes for all Pokemon, but this one was the biggest letdown because there are a decent amount of ice type moves, or a couple of ice type moves that are bad, like Mr. Hayes. He should have them, one of the ice type moves, but of course he doesn't. And why I said this one was the one that needed a type move the most is because it's just bad. It's a bad Pokemon in battling, so should probably get a little bit of an upgrade. But I'm not the judge of Pokemon, so you know. Now, number 10 is my favorite one out of all of them, and probably deserves to be in this spot. It's Genesect. This is its cry. While Genesect might be a mythical Pokemon, my bad. While it may be a mythical Pokemon, and technically a fossil, that is no excuse for this at all. For this Pokemon at all. Typo. This Pokemon's only weakness is Fire, and is 4 times effective. You'd think that a Pokemon that has a 4 times effective move would not learn a Fire type move. And it does. It learns Flame Charge by level up. That makes no sense at all. Because, it can't come from its blaster, because it's Flame Charge. And he's made of steel. And he's a bug made of steel. He would burn himself in the process. Should one-shot KO himself when he does it. Also, what does he have to do with fire at all? Zap Cannon, I understand. He's a steel type that has a big laser beam. But Flame Charge? And that's a new thing. He learns Flame Charge in the newer generations. That just seems so dumb to me. But it's a mythical Pokemon. And he's for some reason a fossil. Not for some reason, he's a fossil. That some reason knows Flame Charge, but it's fine. Oh, fun fact, he's the only fossil that is not a rock type. He's not classified as a fossil, but he is a fossil. Because he came from the same time as Kabuto. I hope you had a good time with this video, and I hope you've learned new things. And I hope you're having a really great day. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and tell us what you want to see in the comments as well. Ring the bell so you can always get new notifications, and like the video and the other ones that we make. Because this one I put a lot of work into, and I really enjoy making these kind of videos in the future. If this video gets a lot of support, that is. So I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.